You wake up, you check your phone, you eat, scroll, work, reply, watch, sleep, and deep inside something feels broken, but no one sees it. You smile, you talk, you keep going, yet your mind feels like a storm, and your emotions out of control. You feel tired, empty, confused, like you're losing the fight inside your own head. But listen, you're not weak. You're not broken beyond repair. You're just disconnected from your inner world. And today that changes. This is not just a motivational video. This is a map, a mirror, a rebuild plan for your inner world. And while you rebuild your mind, you will also rebuild your English. Because on English Starline, you don't just learn grammar. You learn how to grow, how to think, how to rise. English practice, emotional healing, and self-mastery all in one place. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really felt in control of your thoughts, your feelings, your habits? Do you react to life or respond with strength? Do you live each day or do you survive it? Here's the truth. Most people don't control their mind. Their mind controls them. And if you don't learn to master it, it will destroy your peace, your focus, your confidence, everything. That's why this video is urgent. You are not here by accident. You are here because something in you is ready to rebuild, ready to feel strong again, ready to stop falling apart in silence. And here's the promise. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly how to rebuild your inner world, step by step. Not with fake positivity, not with hard-to-understand English, but with simple, powerful ideas that you can feel, that you can speak, that you can live. So listen with your heart, repeat what you hear, let the English become your language. Let the message become your mindset. Because what you do with your inner world decides everything in your outer world. This is your moment. Rebuild starts now. Part 1. Stop chasing temporary pleasure. It feels good for a moment. That slice of cake. That message from someone who doesn't care. That one more episode at 2 a.m. That short scroll on your phone that turns into one lost hour. It feels good now. But later, you feel tired, guilty, empty. That's not pleasure. That's a trap. Let's be honest. Most people today are not in control. Their habits are. Their cravings are. They feel sad. They eat. They feel bored. They scroll. They feel lonely. They text someone toxic. And in that small moment, they feel a little better. But only for a moment. Then the regret comes. The tired mind, the heavy heart. The voice that says, "Why did I do that again?" That's the pain of chasing temporary pleasure. It's like drinking salty water. It never satisfies. It makes you thirstier and weaker. But real control begins when you learn to say no. No to the easy choice. No to the comfort that kills growth. No to the voice that says just this once. Let me ask you this. It's midnight. You have work or study tomorrow, but a new movie calls your name. What do? Your impulse says one episode won't hurt, but your higher self whispers, sleep now. Win tomorrow. In that moment, who wins? Your mind or your mission? Here's a mini hook. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you build power. One tiny victory at a time. Don't misunderstand. Pleasure is not the enemy, but pleasure without purpose destroys peace. Ask yourself this before every decision. What will this give me in 1 hour? 1 day? 1 week? If the answer is guilt, fatigue, or regret, walk away. Because every small choice adds up. 1 cookie, 1 text. 1 skipped hour of sleep. These are not small things. These are bricks, and you are building your life with them. You are either building strength or building struggle. You are either choosing peace or choosing pain. And no, it's not easy. But nothing strong is built easily. Warriors are not made in comfort. They are made in choices, in silence, in the dark, when no one is watching. So the next time your finger reaches for the screen, or your hand reaches for the snack, or your heart reaches for a fake connection, pause. Take one breath. Ask, what do I really need right now? Then answer like someone who respects themselves. Repeat this every day. I control my habits. My habits do not control me. This is how rebuilding starts. Not with big changes, but with small decisions. 1 night of sleep, 1 meal of respect, 1 minute of silence. This is how strength is built. Temporary pleasure will always whisper in your ear. But your future is watching, and your future is waiting. Don't let a moment of weakness destroy a lifetime of peace. Control the moment, or the moment will control you. Part 2. Use your intelligence, not your impulses. You are not an animal. You are not a machine. You are not a slave to your emotions. You have a brain. You have power. But only if you learn to use it. Most people don't. Someone makes them angry, they shout. Someone ignores them, they cry. Life throws a problem, they panic. This is not control. This is reaction. This is giving your power away, one emotional outburst at a time. Let me give you a truth that can change your life. You are not your first thought. You are your second thought, the one that comes after you pause, the one that says, wait, is this helpful? That second thought is your power. That second thought is your freedom. Imagine this. You're walking and someone says something rude. Your impulse wants to attack, say something sharp, prove them wrong. But your intelligence says, why lose my peace for their poison? That's strength, that's real control. Here's your mini hook. Every time you respond with calm instead of reacting with chaos, you win. Your mind is a vehicle. Emotions are just passengers. Anger, jealousy, sadness, fear. They can sit in the back seat, but don't let them drive. Don't hand over the steering wheel to something temporary. Let's make it simple. Before you say anything, ask, is this reaction helping me or hurting me? Before you reply to that text, ask, am I speaking from strength or from fear? Before you post that comment, ask, am I building peace or spreading pain? This one habit, thinking before reacting, can change your entire life. But it takes practice. So start small. When someone cuts in front of you, breathe. When someone speaks badly about you, pause. When you feel like yelling, wait, say this, I will not let a weak moment make me a weak person. Another mini hook. Impulse is fast, wisdom is slow. If you want peace, slow down. Your brain is a beautiful machine, but it was not designed for chaos. It was designed to think, to observe, to create. You must train it like a muscle. The more you pause, the stronger your decisions become. Let's try this together. Repeat after me. I am not my emotions. I am the one who watches. I respond with power. I speak with peace. I choose how I act. This is how you win the battle inside your head, not by force, not by ignoring your feelings, but by rising above them, like a mountain that watches the storm but does not move. Let your mind become that mountain, strong, calm, focused. Even when the world is loud. And when the storm passes, and it always does, you will still be standing because you didn't let emotion control you. You chose strength. You chose peace. You used your intelligence, not your impulse. And that, my friend, is power. Part 3. Master what enters your mind. Your mind is not just a thought machine. It's a garden. And every single day you are planting seeds. Some grow into peace, strength, and clarity. Others grow into anxiety, anger, and confusion. And here's the truth. What you plant depends on what you allow through your 5 senses. Your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your hands, your nose, these are your gates, these are your guards. But for most people, the gates are wide open. And what comes in noise negativity nonsense? You watch violent videos, you scroll through gossip, you listen to sad songs, you hear people complain every day, you eat food that makes you slow. You talk about things that don't help your growth, and then you wonder, why do I feel so tired, so lost, so weak? Here's your mini hook. You cannot grow a peaceful mind in a noisy world unless you control what enters. Think about it. Would you ever put garbage into your bedroom every day, but you let it into your brain through your phone, your music, your conversations, and slowly your inner world becomes dirty, confused, heavy. You become what you consume. And that's not just about food. That's about everything. So how do you fix it? Start with awareness. Ask yourself, what did I watch today? What did I listen to? What did I talk about? Was it helpful? Did it make me stronger or did it drain me? Then take control. Swap one negative habit for one positive one. Instead of violent movies, watch something motivational. Instead of gossip, listen to silence or a good podcast. Instead of sad songs, try peaceful music. Instead of complaining, write what you're grateful for. Another mini hook. Your attention is food for your mind. Don't feed it poison. And this matters for your English learning too. If you listen to strong English every day, positive stories, powerful messages, your brain learns faster because your emotions help your memory. So don't just hear English. Feel it. Choose it. Let it grow inside you. Let's make this simple with one daily sentence. I protect what enters my mind. I choose what I watch. I choose what I hear. I choose what I feed my brain. Protecting your senses is not about being strict. It's about being smart, because your environment is louder than your willpower. And if you keep surrounding yourself with noise, don't expect peace. Close your gates, clean your garden, plant something better. Because the future you want depends on the mind you build, and the mind you build depends on the seeds you plant today. So plant peace, plant power, plant progress, and let your mind bloom. Part 4. Speak to yourself like someone you love. There's a voice inside your head. You hear it every day. When you wake up, when you make a mistake, when you look in the mirror, and that voice, it can be your greatest enemy or your strongest friend. Most people speak to themselves with cruelty. They say, I'm so stupid, I always fail. I can't do anything right. Would you ever say these words to your best friend, to someone you love? Of course not. Then why say them to yourself? Here's your mini hook. The way you speak to yourself becomes the way you see yourself. Your mind is always listening. It believes what you say, especially when you say it again and again. That's why negative self-talk is so dangerous. It doesn't just hurt your feelings, it shapes your identity. So today we change that voice. Today we speak with power. Start small. Every morning stand in front of the mirror and say something kind. Say something strong. Even if you don't believe it yet. Say, I am calm, I am learning. I am getting better every day. At first it feels silly. You might laugh, you might feel fake. That's okay, because with time, repetition becomes reality. Let me give you another mini hook. Repetition is the mother of belief. What you repeat, you begin to believe. This is called auto-suggestion. It's not magic. It's mental training, and you can use it to build confidence, peace, and even better English. Try these every day, say them out loud. I am learning English, and I'm proud of it. My mistakes are part of my growth. I speak with courage, not fear. I am not perfect, but I am improving every day. Repeat them in the morning. Repeat them at night. Repeat them when you feel weak. Repeat them until your brain says, yes, this is who I am. Another powerful trick. Give your inner voice a name. When it starts saying you can't do this, say thanks for the opinion. But I choose strength today. You don't have to listen to every thought. You choose what stays. And remember this. Your inner voice was trained by your past, but you can retrain it for your future. Here's your new daily sentence. I speak to myself with power. I speak to myself with kindness. I speak to myself like someone I love. Because you are not here to be your worst enemy. You are here to be your own greatest support. When no one else claps for you, clap for yourself. When no one believes in you, believe louder. When the world is silent, let your voice lift you. And soon that voice inside your head will stop saying, I can't, and start saying, I'm ready. Speak to yourself like someone you love, because the truth is, you are. Part 5. Understand, don't suppress your emotions. Most people think controlling the mind means ignoring emotions, hiding them, pushing them away. But that's not control, that's fear. That's running from your own heart. And the more you run, the more your emotions chase you. Here's your mini hook. What you avoid becomes stronger. What you face becomes smaller. You feel angry and you say, I shouldn't feel this. You feel sad and you say, I should just be happy. But that voice doesn't heal you. It breaks you slowly, quietly, until one day everything explodes. Let's change that. Let's start understanding emotions, not fighting them. Emotions are messengers. They are not bad. They are not dangerous. They are signals from your inner world. And if you learn to read them, they will guide you to your true self. Anger often means something feels unfair. Sadness means something needs healing. Fear means your mind wants protection. Jealousy shows you what you truly want. Guilt points to your values. Another mini hook, name it to tame it. Once you understand an emotion, it loses its power over you. Let's say you feel angry because someone disrespected you. Pause. Ask yourself, why does this hurt so much? Is it just this person, or have I been feeling ignored for a long time? What boundary did they cross? What do I really need? That's emotional intelligence. That's real self-control. Not by force, not by silence, but by listening. Now try this. Talk to your emotions like a friend. Say hello, anger. Why are you here? Say hello. Sadness. What do you need from me? It may sound strange, but it's powerful. It creates space between you and the feeling, and in that space you gain control. Repeat this sentence every day. I don't fight my emotions. I understand them. I learn from them. I grow through them. Because when you stop running, emotions become your teachers. And strong people are not the ones who never feel. They are the ones who feel deeply and still choose peace. Remember, you are not your sadness. You are the strength that carries it. You are not your fear. You are the courage that stands with it. Understanding your emotions is not weakness, it's wisdom. And when you name your feelings, you don't just control your mind, you begin to heal your soul. And that is real power. Part 6. Choose your circle. Change your soil. You can't grow a flower in toxic soil, and you can't build a peaceful mind in a negative environment. The people around you, your friends, your co-workers, your family are not just part of your life. They are part of your mindset. Here's your mini hook. Your environment is louder than your motivation. You might wake up full of energy, full of goals, but then you spend the day around people who complain, who gossip, who laugh at your dreams. And by the end of the day, your energy is gone. Your goals feel small. Your dreams feel silly. It's not because you're weak. It's because you're absorbing the energy around you. Every conversation is like a seed. Some grow courage, some grow doubt. Some help you rise. Others pull you down. So you must choose carefully. Who are you listening to? Who are you spending your time with? Who are you letting shape your inner world? Another mini hook. You don't just become what you think, you become who you're with. This doesn't mean you need to cut off everyone in your life, but you need to protect your mind like it's a garden. Spend less time with the people who drain you. Spend more time with those who lift you, even if they're not in your room. Yes, it's okay if your new circle is made of books, podcasts, powerful videos, and quiet moments. If something gives you energy, it belongs in your circle. If something steals your peace, it doesn't. Let's say this together. I choose my energy, I choose my influence, I choose my environment. If someone says you've changed, smile because you are changing, and that's a good thing. People who want to stay small will always fear your growth, but people who want to grow will support your strength. Find those people, or become that person for yourself. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't need a crowd. Just one person who believes in you can be enough. And if you have no one yet, let that person be you. Choose your circle like your life depends on it. Because your peace does, your focus does, your future does. You can't build a strong mind in a weak environment, so protect your garden. Water your mind with the right people, the right words, the right energy. Change your circle, change your life. Conclusion. Rebuild, repeat, rise. Take a deep breath. You made it here. That means something inside you is still fighting, still hoping, still ready to rebuild. Maybe your life hasn't been easy. Maybe your inner world has felt broken for a long time, but broken doesn't mean finished. It means it's time to rebuild. And now you have the tools. You've learned to stop chasing temporary pleasure, to slow down your reactions, to protect your senses, to speak to yourself with kindness, to understand your emotions, to choose a stronger circle. These are not small tips. These are foundation stones. And when you put them together, something powerful happens. You don't just survive, you begin to grow. Here's your mini hook. Rebuilding doesn't happen in one big moment. It happens in 1,000 quiet ones. One choice at a time. One breath at a time. One word at a time. So let's build your new daily code together. Repeat after me. I control my habits. I respond with power. I protect my mind. I speak to myself with love. I grow through my emotions. I choose who surrounds me. I am rebuilding. I am rising. This is not the end. This is the beginning. From today, walk differently. Think differently. Speak differently. Because every action you take now is building the person you're becoming. And remember, on English Starline, you're never just learning English. You're learning to think stronger, live deeper, and become someone you're proud of. Every video is a step. Every word is a brick. Every story is a seed. Rebuild your inner world. Repeat your new mindset and rise into the life you were meant to live. Now go out there, quietly, powerfully, unstoppably, and show the world who you really are.
Thanks for watching English Starline. Subscribe now to keep learning English through the amazing stories of famous lives.